Hello, welcome to Old New England Houses. My name is Andrew. Thanks for taking the time to watch the video today. I really appreciate it. We're going to take a look at the inside and outside of this absolutely gorgeous home located in Essex, Massachusetts. You are going to absolutely love it. I guarantee it. Before we move into this house, though, I want to encourage everyone to hit that like button, hit subscribe button, notification bell. I post a new house every Saturday. It used to be 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm going to change that to 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, but still every Saturday. So definitely hit that subscribe button. All right, located in Essex, Mass, like I said, built in the year 1670, and makes the house 355 years old, if you can believe that. 5 beds, 4 baths, 5,674 square feet, and sits on 9.29 acres of land. And the land, I think, is just as beautiful as the house is. You're going to love it. You'll see some more shots than this of the exterior of the home and the surrounding property. Jumping on into the inside of the house here, first room. I mean, just stunning. I absolutely love it. All the exposed wood up here in the ceiling, which from what I've been told, and I've seen it in multiple comments, I've heard this many times, that this is not original. This is not the way the house would have been built. It would have been the framing here and all this wood would not have been exposed like it is now. But I still do like it though, so I would prefer, even though it may not be original feature of the house, I would still prefer this in an old New England house. But the furniture choices are phenomenal here. I mean, everything down to this. You got this clock here. You got the way this door looks. This old wooden door. I don't know how old it is, but it certainly looks very old. The beautiful fireplace, and I mean. The chairs, everything. It's great. One thing I like too is how they've really blended in the lighting here. You can see 4 lights directly above the table. A light here, you got a light here. I'm sure there's more lights in the room. But they chose a kind of like a bronze sort of color that really blends in with the ceiling, and it kind of hides it away a little bit. It's not so glaringly obvious that you have this modern day lighting in a room that looks very old. So I'll give you a minute to take it in. Okay, moving on here. Next room over. Certainly a lot more furniture going on in this room, but all the furniture choices are fantastic. It's definitely things that I would personally pick for this house, even down to this painting right here above the fireplace. Looks like it's from the colonial era. It's definitely a piece you have to have. I think all old New England houses' fireplaces should have an old painting like this above it, even if you don't know who the person is. So I'll give you a minute to take this room in. Okay, moving on. And next room is kind of like, I guess you would call this maybe the library here. You got a lot of books over here. You got another bookshelf over here on the side. So I'm guessing this would be considered the library of the home, which I've seen in many old New England houses. So this is not an uncommon feature to have a room dedicated to kind of like a library space. You know, lots of books back in that time. Give you a minute to take it in. I do love all this china they have over here. This is quite the collection they got going on. Give you a minute to take the room in. Okay, moving on. I'm guessing this maybe would be the living room. I'm assuming there would be a TV in this chest right here. Could be wrong, but I'm just taking a guess on that one. And this doesn't look like an original part of the house to me either. This flooring, unless flooring had to be replaced, which is totally possible at 355 years old. This flooring does not look original, and I'm guessing this part of the house is an original part of the home. Maybe an older part of the home. I'm not sure when the additions would have been put onto this home, but certainly doesn't look original to me. Comment down below if you think this room is original or not. All right, moving on here. Next one. Now this is very modern looking kitchen, yes. But one thing, I mean, I don't know how I like it. You got all this modern look. I mean, everything here, from the tile on the floor to all this over here. This is the kitchen here. We'll get a closer up shot of the kitchen here on the end, but everything about this. And then right in the middle of all this modern, decor, the modern design is this very old, certainly looks like an original fireplace to the home. This fireplace, you're looking at a fireplace that could be 355 years old. Certainly. I'm assuming this would be original, not an add-on part of the house that would have been built in the, who knows, 1750s or early 1800s or so. But potentially a 355-year-old fireplace sitting off by itself, surrounded by all this modern design of the kitchen and excuse me, this area off the kitchen. So I thought that was I think it's kind of interesting. I like things to stay as original as possible, and then not take away too much character and charm from the home. But it is what it is. What are you gonna do? And I'm assuming this fireplace still functions too, because that looks like ash right there underneath that wood. So I'm taking a guess this fireplace still works, which would be incredible if it does. All right, here. Let's move on, and we're gonna, oops, I'm sorry, wrong direction. Moving on into the kitchen. Give you a close-up shot of the kitchen. I won't say too much here. There's not really much to say. Give you a minute to take it in. All right, and let's move on here. Now come up to one of the bathrooms. Nothing too wild and crazy going on here. Just a bathroom, but I do like the double vanity. Must say that I do appreciate a good double vanity in a bathroom. But give you a second to take a look at this and observe. All right, moving on here. Now we're in one of the bedrooms. I love the way this picture is set up here. How you got the canopy here, kind of framing the fireplace and it's framing the the back wall here of the bedroom. Even a detail like this right here. There's no doorknob on this handle right here. You got this little metal latch, little metal lever right there. I think that's a beautiful touch. I'm not sure if they would have had these little mechanisms like this way back in 1670, or would there have been something slightly different. But I could see something like this being back in 1670s, or even maybe a little after that. But I like that little detail right there, and I like some of the features they have here. You got a little pot right there above. You got the crane going across the fireplace. Maybe a little teapot maybe right there, and then even this candle right here, nearly burnt all the way down, sitting in a candlestick. That little detail for decor, I think is fantastic. I think it's a great touch that the owners did. Give you a minute to take in this shot. All right, moving on here. Now we're already jumping to the outside of the house. I got some great shots of the outside, some great aerial shots. You're gonna love this property too, and really get a good feel and really soak in the exterior of the house. But I had a hard time finding pictures of the inside of the house, so I do apologize. There are many more bedrooms. I think I said 5 bedrooms. Yeah, I believe it was 5 bedrooms. But I only had that one shot of that bedroom, and it wasn't even really a good full shot. But I wish I was able to get more shots, more pictures of the interior. So I do apologize, but we had some great shots of the outside nonetheless. And I did still want to show you those pictures that I had of the interior, because I think they're absolutely beautiful. So coming into the outside of the house here now, you can see this is definitely wooden siding, which is the way to go for a house like this. Never ever put aluminum siding on a house that's old. I mean, you can leave it this kind of worn, weathered look if you want, or you could paint it. I would go either way, but never ever put aluminum siding on a house that's old. Taking a little bit of a step back here. Beautiful driveway. These are definitely additions onto the house here for sure. And love all the greenery too. And not necessarily green right here, but all the vegetation, everything, trees, bushes are grown in. It looks just beautiful. Some great gardens here too. Nice raised beds. I love this stone wall, stone steps. There's some more back here too. We'll see. But beautiful shot of this house right here. This is the original part of the home right here. Additions, of course, over here. Another beautiful shot of the main house right here, the original part of the house, with all the little petals here in the grass. But absolutely gorgeous property here. Wait till you see. We're going to get some couple good aerial shots here in about 30 seconds or so, maybe a minute. So hold on tight. And good view of the backyard. I can imagine sitting in this hot tub and just taking in this view. Beautiful manicured grass. Gorgeous property. And moving on here. This is, if you're standing at the front door of the home, the main part of the home that is, with your back to the house, looking out. So this is the view that you're seeing right here. Nice stone pathway here. You got some rock walls. These are actually small retaining walls. Great landscaping here on this house. And here we go. So this is where you would have been standing in the last picture right here. So great aerial shot right here of the front yard. Excellent view. And now moving on here. Another excellent aerial shot here. You got the great water features right here in the back. I'm not sure what this is. Is this a lake? Are they on a river? Maybe it's a tributary leading up to a river. I'm not sure. But I love this body of water that they have right here in their backyard, really, so to speak. All right. And moving on here. Excellent aerial shot right here. This is the main aerial shot that I wanted to show everybody. The original house right here. You can really see all the add-ons that they have. Got there's the hot tub that we saw earlier, but perfect piece of property right here. And think all the history too, what this looked like, 355 years ago. I couldn't even imagine. And there you go. Look at that. Now you can really see that lake. We'll call it a lake. I'm assuming this is a lake. You got the lake here in the background. I'm not sure where the property line ends because this is nearly 9.5 acres, so I'm not quite sure where the property line ends, but you at least got all this right here and probably a little bit more beyond that as well. But such a nice, beautiful, peaceful place too. I could see myself living here for sure. Comment down below. What do you think of the property? What do you think of the house? Could you see yourself living in this house? Would you make any changes to the house? Comment down below and let me know. And that's all we have. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I'm really, really sorry I wasn't able to get more pictures of the interior of the home, but what I had, I still definitely wanted to show you. I put this home up in a poll to find out what should be my next house. There was this house and 3 others that I have, and I have way more than just 4 houses. I got a lot more houses to show, but I picked 4 houses to put in the poll. This was one of them, and this one overwhelmingly won with nearly 70% of the vote. So you all really said you wanted this house. I had some great shots. I wish I had more of the inside, but I definitely was able to show you what I had, and I hope you enjoyed it. Hit that like button, hit subscribe button, notification bell. I post new houses once a week, every Saturday, now 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Saturdays. And definitely hit that subscribe button for me, and we'll catch you in the next video. Bye-bye.